Hey y'all, sprinkle, sprinkle. Welcome, welcome. How are y'all? All right, so first of all, thank y'all for being here. A little shout out to someone who sent me a nice gift, and I want to say thank you. So this is Dolette by Camilla. She has a little cute jewelry company, and she makes these beautiful necklaces. And her Instagram is on the across the screen and in the links. So she made a beautiful necklace, and it's also adjustable, so it can be longer or shorter. See the little adjustable thing, and it's a beautiful flower. There's little pearls and like crystal stones and stuff like that. So um she has a lot of pieces on her website, and it's really pretty. This would be, I have a perfect dress to match this. It's really cute. And then she also sent me something that I haven't even opened yet. So look how cute the box is. It came all the way from Germany. So I'm excited to see what it is. And y'all, she sent me this. And I have been trying to get this for 3 days because the post people, you know, you got to be there and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, finally got it. So I'm excited to see what it is. What y'all think it is? I hope it's something cute. So thank you, Violetta by Camilla. She's also a Patreon member, so thank you, girl. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Does He Love You, though? But in the meantime, I'm going to open this nice gift that Doletta by Camilla sent me. Her Instagram is linked if y'all like the jewelry. Y'all can also... Ooh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, look at this. Girl, this will remind him of something. You wear this on the day, he's going to be thinking about something. Look at that. Wear that on a date. Let's see what happens. Ask for whatever you want. Wear this. This, I mean, you can't really see it in contrast because I have on pink, but girl, wear this on your date and ask for whatever you want. Thank you, girl. Doletta by Camilla Jewelry. She's on Instagram. Y'all go check out her store. Get you some little props for your dates. Some jewelry. Okay. Look at that, y'all. You put that on your neck. They also come with these little cloths. Okay. There's one more, and then we're going to start talking about Does He Love You, though? And I have something funny as well that y'all are going to get a kick out of, too. So just let me show y'all this little last piece that Doletta by Camilla sent me. Her jewelry shop is on Etsy, and she also has a website. Okay, so this one is interesting. This looks like femme fatale. Look at this. All right, this will be nice with a black dress or even white. Just like awesome. I'm gonna be wearing these. Y'all might see me wearing these on some of my videos. These are really cute. Really cute to wear with dresses or on dates or events or something. So these are handmade. She's like really good. Wow. Okay, so thank you, girl. And also thank you for being a Patreon member. So this is her little business. She makes jewelry. Okay, thank you. This is a longer one, so not too long, but it's more like a choker. Okay, I'm gonna find something to wear it with, girl. Look at that. This one is my favorite. Okay. So does he love you, girl? Do he even love you? If he got you out here stressing and working and clocking in and chasing after him and worrying about what he's doing online, and does he really have your best interest in mind? Does he love? Does he want the best for you? Does he want to make your life easier and better? Does he want that, or are you just chasing behind some fool, looking like a dumber fool? Okay, because that's what some of y'all women looking like. And then your excuse is, "But I love him." but does he love you? Because he got you out here looking foolish. I don't think he love you. What y'all think? I think you love him, but I don't think he love you. But some of y'all are in love by yourselves. And y'all just looking at him and trying to feel something with him, but he don't feel nothing for you. So when you're in that type of relationship, you need to think about yourself and start looking at yourself in the mirror and figuring out why it is you like somebody that don't like you. And then you're gonna ask yourself, how long do I stick around here and look stupid for? How long you gonna sit around there looking stupid, man? Chasing behind a man who don't want you. How long you gonna do that? Like 1 more year, 2 more years, 1 more month? How long do you plan on being a pig Visha for a man that don't like you at all? Well, however long you take, ma'am, that's up to you. But in the meantime, you need to ask yourself every day, does he love you? And if you ask yourself this every day in your dusty relationship, you're going to see things. Things are going to reveal themselves to tell you the answer. Okay? You're going to see how he treats you. It's going to be more noticeable. If you ask yourself every day, not him, don't ask him. He's just going to lie to you and love bomb you and tell you what you need to hear to continue to be the pick Misha that you are. Don't ask him, ask yourself, does this man really love me? And look at his actions. You're going to get your answer very quickly. And when you get that answer, ask yourself, do you love yourself? And when you ask yourself, do you love yourself? Then ask yourself, why are you still putting up with this? And everything will become clear because some of y'all are just lost in the sauce, don't understand nothing, just being a pygmisha and blind and just looking dumb. And sometimes you need to ask yourself questions instead of asking other people questions. Okay? Because you know he don't love you. You know you the pygmisha in a relationship, and you know you just scared to go level up and do better. Because some of y'all need permission to see the truth. So there you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How are y'all doing this afternoon? Yeah, girl. Y'all need to do better, girl. Come on. How y'all doing? So does he love you? That's right. You're so beautiful, Sheer. Thanks for being awesome. Thank you, Jalen. Appreciate you, girl. How do you know what I'm going through? Because that's what all women are going through who are stupid with a man. Who's stupid behind a man? Okay? When you lose yourself and you put a man first, that's what all y'all gonna be going through. Okay? Any of you're stupid behind a man, that's what y'all going through, all of them at the same time. You dumb behind a man, all y'all going through the same thing. Why? Because he's supposed to be liking you more. He's supposed to be doing the most for you. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said these brokers are desperate and they're trying to lower standards and they understand your value very well. Okay, yeah. Well, everybody try to haggle prices when they broke. If you said a man loves you so much that he gives you the ick sometimes. Well, as long as he's giving you some money, good. As long as it's attached to some money, you're on the right path. Okay. You're dating a married man who give you money, but mostly after sleeping with him. What should I do? Know your role. That's obviously what he's telling you. Basically, he's telling you to know your role, know your place. Honestly. What do you want me to tell you? You should have held out and got more. Okay. How did being a mortician help teach you what to know about men and relationships? Ooh, that's very interesting. Most of the time it's the audacity. I've had somebody burying their wife flirting with me at the same time, asking me out on a date while making funeral arrangements for their wife. No lie. I know men. I know how men are. They do not care, darling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wouldn't put nothing past them. Okay, nothing. Let's just see. I've seen good. I've seen bad. I've seen more bad than I've seen good. How about that? Okay. I've seen. Look, I have a whole tales from a diary from a former mortician playlist on here. Y'all go get the tea. It's on my playlist. Diary of a former mortician. You know, and them men don't love nobody but themselves. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why you just need to get their money, baby. You said tail from the crib. Exactly. So, what? Why do most women are trained to be pygmishas? Because they're dumb and they fall for the okey doke and they live in a patriarchal society, seek patriarchal approval of society. They are people pleasing women that crave validation from someone that won't even give them no money because they were trained not to ask for anything but only trained to suffer. But basically, because they've been brainwashed to be dumb. Okay, there you go. Brainwashed to be dumb by culture, by religion, by the patriarchy. Wonderful. Okay. You moved in with him and he not paying anything. How do I get him to give me more? You ask him to put you on direct deposit. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And how old is this man? Because y'all be trying to squeeze money out of a broke man. Sometimes it don't work that way. How old is this man? Does he have money to give? Because y'all be asking me questions and I don't know if the man even has money. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Does he got money? Does he have money? Because sometimes they be barely making it. Y'all got to understand. He's 41. Does he live in a house or an apartment? What is his job? Look up his career. Look at the average salary of what he does for a living. And then you ask yourself, how much is this man paying for rent, car note, insurance, electricity? And then see if he got some left for you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to bust out the calculators because y'all are asking for money and that account might be negative. Okay. Y'all need to start doing the math on what these guys can do for you before moving in with them. Okay? Do the math, baby. Let's ask the wheel. We got a wheel here. Wheel. How to get money from this 41-year-old man who we don't know. Oh, it says he don't like you. The wheel said that man don't like you. All right. So, according to the wheel, that man don't like you, girl. Okay. Bust out the calculator, bust out the wheel. Ignore husband on his birthday, hasn't acted right. Let's see what the wheel say. Next, you're going to somebody else. You ain't acting right, don't spend your birthday with him because he's going to ruin it. You're going to be crying on your birthday. Leave him alone and go hang out with friends. Next. You say you need this wheel? Okay. Y'all, I did not buy that wheel. It's for an upcoming promo. I had to put that wheel together. I had to get tools out, follow instructions. I literally had to put the thing together. And so I just spent like 20 minutes putting that thing together. So I'm finna use it before the promo. It's for giveaways. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to be doing some giveaways in the future, the near future. Anyway, but I'm using it for my advantage today, darling. Okay. You said with the whimsical wheel. All right. You remember my whiteboard? Yes. I can't find it no more. I don't know where it went. I got to get me another one. The wheel's never wrong. Yeah. You said 41, he makes 4K a year. Is that bad? It depends on what you want in life. It's not bad, but where do you live? What state do you live in? Where do you want to live? What type of house do y'all want? Are you planning to have kids anytime soon? Are you just with him just for him to pay a couple of bills? Is it serious or not? Because the salary matters depending on the plans and the future plans. Okay. Can you show it again? I want to make the decision based on the wheel. Simple and said, girl. You kept him as a side or roster, but left him last date for richer man. Good for you. Next. Okay, what I do now? Should I avoid sleeping with him? Girl, you live there. He's going to start treating you like trash. Before you move into any man's house, and I've told you all this on several thousands of hundreds of videos, make sure that man gives you enough money in your bank account to where you can move out at any time and go get another place. That's number one. Number two is he does need to be giving you money, direct deposit, before you move into that house. Number two, you don't need to be paying no bills while you're there. Okay. If you don't follow those rules, you're not supposed to be living there. You understand? If you moved in because you thought it was something that it wasn't, now you done figured it out, he's not giving you no money. Okay. He got a free person to roll around on the mattress with and don't have to spend. So guess who lost in that? You. See, at least if you were at your own place and he was giving you money, you could still be dating other men. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can still date him now, but it's going to be harder. You understand? And now you stuck with him, and now he ain't giving you no money. And now he's going to be rolling around on a mattress with you, and you're going to be like, ugh, this man ain't giving me no money. And you're going to be disgusted, and he's going to start to look uglier and uglier. And that old man with the money is going to start to look better and better. Okay? Okay. So you need to start getting your exit plan together, or you need to start telling him you need direct deposits. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, you don't need to be rolling around on the mattress until he directly depositing. Never. Say, oh, thanks. Call him friend until he start putting them ins in the bank account. If they're not broke, get their money then. Stop doing everything until they start understanding what you want. Start talking about what you want. Tell them to pay for it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to step back from being the breadwinner so he does more. We have a baby to get the girl. You already done everything backwards. I can't tell you what to do. Like, you done already made your bed. Like, literally. You already took care of him. He's the prize in the relationship now. It's too late. There's no way you can switch out. Okay? The woman is never supposed to do that. He's never going to see you as someone to provide for. He's always going to see you as the provider. So, the best thing I can do to tell you is to make sure he's doing everything you need him to do, because you already made that bed. Or you can pretend to quit your job and see what he'll do for the family, which is probably not going to be much, because he thinks he's the prize and he thinks that he's doing you a favor by being there. So Lie and tell him you quit your job and tell him he needs to find one and see if he kicks in, see if he loves you and your baby. Okay? See if his masculinity kicks in and whether he loves y'all for real or not. He probably it's either gonna kick in and he's gonna go get something that's gonna, help you, or he's gonna be mad at you, give up, and be resentful and prove that he don't love you. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. But yeah, I don't. Most women are too afraid to find out. So who knows? Most women that are breadwinners are too afraid to find out if he's gonna do what he need to do. You should have found out on day one, baby, about not ever providing for him. One of the men on the roster sent you 1K this week. I know that's right, Ellie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's good to have a roster. Just surprise payments, and bonuses, and treats and gifts. Mm-hmm. Every week is like Christmas. Okay. So make sure you said how to build a roster. Get to know several guys that all have money and that all like you a lot and they all wants to date you. And then make a schedule to date this one on Monday, date this one on Tuesday, date that one on Wednesday, and then have a couple of days off and then start over. Okay. Make sure you drop in hints and clues on how to get on how they can get you some money so you collect your money. You ain't got to sleep with none of them. You just got to give them stories. You got to give them motivation. You got to tell them, what you're interested in, the nice things that you like, some fake stories, and they'll start giving you money. But you need to have more than one. Yeah. You just start going out, meeting people, exchanging phone numbers, going out, dropping hints and clues, making sure that they know, making sure that you're choosing the right targets, the guys that like you way more. And you can pretty much have a roster and get what you want. Okay? Okay. You don't have look, ladies. I know y'all have grown up with dust, patriarchy, and being a pygmy, but dating does not mean sleeping with that man. Okay. I don't know who told y'all that, who taught y'all that, but dating means going on dates. When the man tries to impress you, think of dating as courting. When a man courts a woman, what is he doing? Trying to impress her, proving himself, taking her out, doing nice things, bringing her gifts. Because some of y'all are confused with what dating or courting means. Y'all think it's rolling around on the mattress after 3 free meals, but it's not. That's only for pick me shit and them, girl. Okay? You said it's a hobby. Exactly. You said going on dates and collecting data. I know that's right. Yes. It's a nice way to wear your nice clothing, to go try new restaurants or new things with another person while they get to know you and try to impress you and prove to you that they're worthy of your time in the future. And seeing if y'all are compatible and see if he got some money and if he's willing to spend it. That's what dating is. Okay. It's not going out to eat 3 times and rolling around on a mattress and getting ghosted. That's not what dating is, ladies. That's what stupid is. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah. What's my take on the pick me should going viral? Saying take her through it? Girl, I don't know. Let me see. I haven't seen it, but let's see what the wheel say. What's your opinion on pick me should going viral saying take her through it? Oh, it says love yourself. Okay, pick me sure you need to love. Oh, it says spin again, but it almost landed on love yourself. It said he didn't like you. Or he don't like you. Okay. Let's see. Guess he didn't like her. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if the business I want to build is getting money from these men? Well, make sure it's legal. Okay. You what? How to what? Thank you for being a member, Amber. I appreciate you. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The one who sent you money this week is in the Isle of Man. Oh, okay. Who'd that be? Have y'all tried just asking for what you want? I say get straight to the point. If they like you, they're gonna do it. Yes. But too many of these women are afraid to lose something they don't got, or they're afraid to know the truth about how that man feel. You know, the faster you get it out the way, the faster you can move forward and find someone who actually likes you. That's my take on it. I'm not about wasting time pretending something ain't finna be like something that's finna be something when it ain't. Okay. How do you walk it back if you did go on 3 dates with somebody and rolled around? But you don't walk it back. You walk forward and start over with somebody else who doesn't think you do that on every date, on every 3 dates. Okay. That man think that you roll around every third day with every date you've been out on. Okay. So literally next. There's no walking it back. Just go next, baby. Next. You didn't messed it up. Next. If he calls you and wondering what happened, re-entry fee and start over without sleeping with them. He paid rent for October, skipped November, and is planning to pay for December. On 11/14, think he's stalling to see if I will reapproach, aka how can I avoid? Okay. Um. Okay. He's gonna pay on December. He can't pay in November. Okay. Ask him what's wrong. Says that what's wrong with November? Oh, okay. I guess he already skipped November. Where's your backup, ma'am? That's why you always need a backup on your roster. And you just come up with an Aunt Ethel story. Okay? A good old Aunt Ethel story will make him feel bad for putting you and Aunt Ethel out. Okay? Out this holiday season. He didn't just put you out, but he put poor Aunt Ethel out. Now we don't know what we're gonna do. Aunt Ethel needs her light bill paid, her gas bill paid. It's getting cold. You know what I'm saying? You got to make decisions. You were dependent on him. You told her she was going to help him. I mean, you told Aunt Ethel you was going to help her because you thought he was going to help you, and now y'all can't help each other. Your boyfriend broke up with you because he said I can do better, still wants to buy me things and pay for my rent until I find next man what to do. Oh, now I met a guy 13 years older and very well off how to act. Get the relationship, girl. Yes. Act right. Look good. Your boyfriend was correct. That was a nice man to let you go to level up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Some men know they can't handle you, and they'll be nice. Those are the good dudes that understand that they need to be providers and they will not hold you. And I'm glad you found another one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wonderful. Secure the bag, ma'am. Get the money. He said, can you go from pick Misha to married? Only if the man has money. You shouldn't be marrying brokenness. But can you go to a man with money? Because marriage ain't nothing unless the man got money. Not even worth it. Y'all just marrying to marry? Marry for money. Okay. Marry up. Because if you're just getting married, it's not a flex. If you're just saying, oh, I'm married now. Okay, well, is it to dust or to some money? Which one? Because you might have set your whole generation back or brought it forward. Which one did you do? If you got money, go up. Wonderful. Act like the life you want. You want to be a wife? Dress like a wife, walk like a wife, talk like a wife. Have the audacity of a wife. Here you go. You say you come from wealthy family. Do I act broke? No, you just keep your mouth shut and don't tell nobody. You ain't got to act like anything. You just got to keep your mouth shut. Okay. Don't flash your money. Just keep your mouth shut and date guys that have money that's gonna spend and that actually like you and like you enough to provide for you. They don't know if you have money or not, but do they actually like you enough to do the most? You know what I mean? To win you over, to impress you, or at least to try. Expand on having the audacity of a wife. The audacity of a wife is not being a pygmisha, knowing your worth, your value, and not literally not being no people pleaser. You know, wife, not doormat, not pygmisha, not situationship, but high standards, audacity, definitely options. Thank you, pretty goddess. Sprinkle, sprinkle. 25 years old. Want to get a belly piercing? Is this wise? Girl, I don't know. Can't you take it out? Don't those things come out? I don't know, girl. You gonna be belly dancing? Yeah. People are only gonna see it when you show your stomach. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's bad because you're gonna cover it up. But I feel like you're young. What type of man are you going for? And would they like that or not? You know, that's what you got to think about. What type of man you trying to attract? And then does it come out? Is it removable? Can you take it out and put it back in? You know what I'm saying? Okay. You said rich people hate that stuff. Okay, I don't know. Depends on who you're trying to attract. I said, yeah. Is it bad to do reach out first, even if I need help from him? How long has it been, ma'am? And are y'all in a relationship, or have you just gone on a few dates? Has he a sugar daddy? Have you slept? Like, you don't give me enough details. I say it's if it's been years and y'all haven't talked in years and you need something, and you have no other options and that's your last resort, of course. But remember, he's going to think you owe him something, or unless he's going to give out of the kindness of his heart. I don't believe in reaching out. I believe in having extra options so you don't have to do that. Okay? I believe in having options so you ain't got to be the one to reach out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He used to be your boyfriend and paid everything. Okay, yeah. Well, if he's your ex, it don't matter, girl. Just get him for his money, girl. He owe you. You asked a guy if you can even afford me. He looks at price tags. He was mad. um, well, he should be mad, but you know, that's he just need to get his money up. Uh, well, what? He used to be okay, I already read that one. So do he even love you though? Okay. If your ex loves you, he'll give it to you. Mm-hmm. I don't see how these men are embarrassed to be broke because there's too many pick me's out here that will take care of them. And they don't have to do anything anymore because there's desperate women out there. Okay. Dumb, desperate women. Not just desperate, but dumb and desperate. Okay. With low self esteem. Imagine that combination. Dumb, desperate, low self esteem. That is the winning combination for any Dusty. All right. That's the one that's gonna let me live in there for free and pay everything I got. That's the one that's gonna let me borrow her car. That's the one who's gonna give me some money. Sending this super chat because I got way too much money from listening to you. So you deserve. Oh, thank you so much. Sprinkle, sprinkle, getting okay. Greetings from Hungary. Hey, girl. Thank you, Saint B. I appreciate that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You say you see the game for what it is now. Yeah, girl. Dusty's target women with low self-esteem, stupid, and desperate. That's their main targets. Some of y'all have been their targets, but thank goodness y'all wised up. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. You said sound like your coworkers. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry for them. What age should I got for at 21? Girl, date somebody who can afford to pay all your bills. Every bill you got, they need to be able to pay it with no problem. Okay, thank you, girl. The secret of Naya. So you're 21. You should be going for at least an upgrade on your vehicle. And if you wanting to pay something, or at least your car note, you got a car note, they need to be trying to pay your car note, your phone bill, and maybe some credit card bills. Okay, don't just go to the movies, don't just go out to eat, and don't just let them take you to Bath and Body Works for some body spray. Get debt wiped out. Okay, if you're gonna date older. Okay, if you're gonna date somebody 45 and up, get your debt wiped out. Get your bills paid. Make them pay that car note. All right. If you just happy to be with somebody who likes you and want to just buy you some body spray and 2 for 20, that's how high schoolers date. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do better. Get bills paid, darling. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said if you're old enough to be your father or grandfather, you should not be in debt. Yes, ma'am. You shouldn't be clocking in either. Oh. You said she ain't lying. A Dusty will get you pregnant and ruin your life. They hate themselves and they hate you, girl. I wouldn't let a Dusty get near me with a 10-foot pole in this day and age. I'm gonna have Dusty repellent, Dusty spray. I'm gonna have holy water. They got to pay to even get into the vicinity. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to go to the rich side of town where they can't even afford to get, where drinks cost $30. You know, they're gonna have to pay to get in. They're gonna have a dress code. You know, you need to go to places with dress codes and high-priced items, high-priced drinks, high-priced menu. You will not run into no dust. Valet parking, high-priced items, dress code. Okay. Not a trendy place either, because the Dusties will save up or get Pick Misha to take them to the trendy places, and then they'll go back with her money. Okay. Go to the places that are not trendy, that cost lots of money, that have valet parking. You know, because some of y'all be trying to go out and freestyle, and y'all be going to all the dumb trendy places where all the other Dusties know about, and they try to get in there too. Look, go to places that are not trendy. Go to places that are just elevated, bougie. That's not that, go to quiet types of places that everybody and their mama don't know about. Okay. That's where you're gonna find the ones with the money, the real money. How do I keep the false hope of Kitty to keep them motivated to pay December rent? He's paying for smaller bills. In the meantime, he will send over. Girl, you got to start the regimen. You got to be like, you sending them pictures of lingerie, talking about you finna go get you try to make an appointment to get a wax. That's how, baby. What are you doing? He'll be like, what you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm making my appointment to get wax, Brazilian wax. And then I was like, oh. And you're like, yeah, and I'm trying to figure out what color of, lingerie I want. I don't know if I want pink, red. What color is your favorite color? You like red? You like pink? Or maybe I should get both. Then you'll be like, and then you'll send him some little screenshots of some stuff that you found online. That's how you keep him with false hope, darling. You act like you're preparing when you're not. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? Act like you're preparing so he'll keep hope alive. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so yeah, we were talking about, does he even love you? Okay. How a man treats you on your birthday, on holidays, and for the first date will indicate if there's potential for him loving you or that if he loves you at all. Because most men that will forget your birthday or forget all of that, he's not into you. You don't love you, girl. He's into something else, somebody else, or himself. Because if you've told him your birthday, if you've told him it's my birthday month, it's my birthday week, my birthday's in a couple of days, and he still don't do nothing, girl, he don't like you. He's trying to tell you in a nicer way than just saying, I don't like you. He's like, you know what? This girl's stupid. I'm just gonna forget her birthday because she's so stupid and she's such a pick me. She still ain't going. All she gonna do is go find a video and say, "My man didn't buy me no birthday present. What should I do?" And then she would tell her, she was gonna tell her what to do, and she's still gonna come back here and do nothing. Some of these dusties out here know y'all are desperate and they don't care. That's why they don't do nothing for you because they know you ain't going nowhere. Okay, so if your man misses your birthday, he don't like you. You should already be having a roster at that point because you know that man don't like you at all. You need to go find someone that likes you times 10 and stop playing games with this dust. All right. All right. Some of y'all are still with men who never bought you a gift and never bought you a birthday gift, and you still claiming dust. Okay. They are. Now that's how you know that's a pygmisha, a super pygmisha. Have never gotten a gift from her man. Okay. There's women out there like that. I've seen them in the chat. Okay. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to love yourselves more so y'all aim higher. You said cheap, literally not masculine. That's right, Anne. No. You said that's depressing. Imagine being in that relationship. Regarding not showing or sharing your wealth when dating. What about clothing? My clothing don't show brands, elegant, but I have nice bags like Chanel. Okay, well, don't wear those. Or tell them it's fake and that you one day want a real one. I don't know. You know, if you're not wearing a bunch of logos, just tell them it's fake and one day you want a real one. See what he can do. You just get an extra one in. You know, lie. The less they know, the more they want to do. The less they think you have, the more they think they can impress you by doing more for you. Okay. You already got everything. They can't impress you. They're going to go find somebody with a Walmart bag and they're going to go buy her a Chanel bag. You see what I'm saying? When you can just have another Chanel bag or a real Chanel bag. You know what I'm saying? Carrie wants and say, I love this bag, don't you? You can't even tell it's fake, can you? One day I want a real one. Girl, that thing real, but he don't know. He's stupid. He don't know the difference. But he knows you want a Chanel purse now, don't he? He knows that's what you like, right? So eventually, if he wants to impress you, if the opportunity to gift you comes up, guess what? He already know what you want. A purse, a Chanel purse. So you act dumb, you lie, and you play down your wealth, okay? You said Walmart sells the Birkin knockoff. Okay, so tell people it's fake. They don't care. They want to buy you the real one. Even if you are carrying the real one, tell people it's fake still so they don't try to steal it and so they can buy you the real one. Okay. The working, yeah. And you know what? They're like, they'll think they're doing something for you. Oh, she don't have no real Chanel bag. Let me be the first one to do that for her. Girl, they know you by name in that store, but guess what? He don't know that. Okay, your man got you a Birkin 2 months into dating and surprised you with a 1300 Hermes scarf last month. Ha ha ha. Okay, precious. I know that's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Got the orange boxes. I know that's right. Yeah, never let a man know what you have. That's your business and your business only. Remember, men want to impress you. You're not trying to impress them with your wealth. Never. If you're trying to impress a man with your wealth, it's because you're ugly and desperate. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. They're supposed to be impressing you with theirs, okay? Um, impress them with your beauty. Get exactly, Davina, for real. I think so many women, I don't know if y'all are independently wealthy or if y'all got wealthy through divorce or if your family is wealthy or if you got wealthy like with a career. Like, that's not impressive to a man. It's just not, unless they're trying to use you and level themselves up for the type of woman they really want. It's not really impressive to a man, so don't lead with that. Okay? They'll feel defeated before they even start. Okay? Just letting y'all know. Um, if you have a really, really nice car, then you need to have another car on the side that you drive around them. If your car is going to give your wealth away, like I don't know what kind of car you drive. Is it like a Bentley or something? It's going to be nicer than his. It just depends on what kind of car it is, whether you need a little backup car or you need the Uber or something. I don't know. I don't. Or you need to say it's the company's car or it's your mom's car or your daddy's car or something. I don't know. Or you borrowed your friend's car. I don't know. If he doesn't have a nicer car than you anyway, I don't know why you date him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Mm, if he's 65 plus, don't stress him out too much unless you in that wheel because he may just okay, Davita. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-huh. You're silly, but that's true. Um, true story, yeah. Wait till you in the wheel first, then do whatever you gotta do. Um, how what? He said sometimes men aren't cheap, they just don't like you enough to spend their wealth on you. Men are highly attached to their money. That's true. That's why if he ain't spending, he don't like you. Keep trying to tell women this. If you're in a relationship and your man don't spend money on you, he don't like you, and you're just a placeholder, or he's tolerating you, but he don't really like you if he ain't spending on you. Okay. This new guy offered to help pay 2 months of rent. How do I make him continue paying? Tell him to put you on automatic deposit from his bank account into your rent payment, or get his credit card and put it on your rent payment or something. Just ask him. He might say yeah. Make up a story about Aunt Ethel. He might say yeah. In the beginning of relationships, men are more likely to say yes because they want to impress you. So you ask soon. How to ask for money without seeming desperate or needy. Okay, if you look good, you'll never seem desperate or needy because you can go get it everywhere else. You see what I'm saying? Only ugly people look desperate and needy. Beautiful people look like that is expected and normal. Okay. So you got to level up your looks so you don't look desperate and needy. You'll just look like if they can't, the next one will. Okay. That's the formula. Because y'all so worried about looking needy. If you look good, they know somebody else gonna give it to you. They already know. And they know you ain't needy because look how you look. If you look good, they know you ain't needy. You understand? They have an experiment. Have y'all seen that social experiment where they take a man in a suit and then they take a bum and they both ask people for money and more people give the man in the suit the money than the broke homeless man that actually probably needs it? Why? I know y'all seen that on Instagram or TikTok. I know y'all seen that video floating around for years. Why would they give a man in a suit money versus a homeless broke man that actually needs the money? Why do people give more to people who don't look like beggars? If you look like a beggar, they're going to say you begging. If you look like you can get it anywhere else, you already got it. You don't need his, but you just, he's just there. He'll give it to you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You see, because nobody want to help nobody that can't help themselves. Exactly. So you look good, you can go get it elsewhere. You probably got it, but you just want it from him to see how much he likes you and to see where this is going to go. And out of curiosity, he might just give it to you. If you're worried about being poor, broken, look like you're begging, that's because that's what you think you look like. So stop looking like that. Okay. I mean, physically. Physically, do you look like a beggar? No. Well, then you're not a beggar. You're playing a game. You're seeing if this man likes you enough to do what he needs to do to impress you. You're seeing if he wants to play the game. You're seeing if he got it like that and if he's bold enough to give it to you. Okay. It's psychological at a point. But so many women are stuck in their own mind about looking a certain way because maybe that's how y'all grew up. Maybe that's how y'all see yourselves. Maybe y'all don't have enough effort into your looks. Maybe you don't seem high maintenance enough to feel comfortable asking a man for money. But if you're very high maintenance, they know you like money. They know you have it if you're already high maintenance. They know you have enough to do what you got to do. They know you getting it from somewhere and can get some more. So do they want to contribute? Do they want to invest? If you're broke, poor, and looking like trash and you're asking them for money, they're less likely to help you because they think you've made dumb financial decisions. You're probably going to go pay for some baby daddy on, get out of jail with the money he finna give you. If you look like trash, they don't want to invest in you. If you look high maintenance, they're investing in you and they know that money going to you and towards, a potential relationship. So that's why y'all have to look the part before you ask for money. Okay. He invested and keep on investing. If he says he is getting distant, we're not intimate, does it mean it or he manipulating me? Girl, the more he spends, the longer he's staying. Just have a backup too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get you another one on the side and have a backup. Give him false hope. Okay. Always give them false hope. It's like, you know what? Start talking about a random hotel that's really nice. It's like, you know what? I've always wanted to go and see the inside of this really nice hotel. It's so nice. I've never been there before. And then change the subject. And it's like, oh my gosh, I really need to make an appointment for getting a bikini wax. Then change the subject. So how was your day? Da, da, da. Oh, you know what? I really need to get back into the gym. I need a gym membership. What gym do you go to? I don't know. Start giving him hints and clues to keep him interested as if you may want to do a little stuff in the far future or in the near future. Keep him spending. Drop hints, clues, change the subject, go back and forth. Tell him you're getting ready to take a bubble bath and you have to go. Keep his mind spinning. Okay? If you can't do that, you're not creative. Get creative, girl. What you doing? Okay? Keep that man mind trying to spend money. You could be sitting at home in your bonnet shopping on Temu, scrolling in a bathrobe with a face mask on, talking about, oh, I'm getting ready to get in the bath. Oh, I'm putting on lunch. You could be lying to him left and right. You said that's how you do it. See, they don't know the difference. They just keep hope alive. Okay. Can you get more personal advice to like confidence, friendships, career? I'm tired of hearing about men all day. Okay, ma'am. We'll go get you one so you don't have to have career. And you can retire and go shop, baby. Yeah, go get you a man so you can retire, girl. And you're gonna have to change friendships as soon as you level up anyway. I'm not even joking. Like, if you want to talk about careers and friendships, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving financial advice on how to get this money from these men if you're gonna have to deal with them. Okay, if you want to talk about friendships, go watch My Little Pony. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get you a friend that has more money and can introduce you to men with more money. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's my talk on friendship. Find somebody on the same path that can do more than just sit there. Okay, there you go. Is there such thing as too long of hair? My hair is down my butt, but it gives too young as a girl. It depends on what you're trying to do, where you're going. Okay. Do it look like stripper hair? How old you trying to go? What type of man you trying to get? It just depends, like what type of man you're trying to attract. Okay. What do you do when a man keeps putting you down? Laugh in his face because he tried but never succeeded. Okay. He's projecting, girl. He's trying to put you down because he can't reach your standards. Higher your standards every time a man puts you down. Put yourself right back up. All right. Every time they put you down, pull yourself up higher with the rebuttal. They say, "Oh, well, nobody wants you." Okay, well, I guess you're nobody. You're never going to find better than me. I have better than you waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't know how to treat a man. Well, I don't see a man. Learn. Open your mouth. Speak. Stop sitting there and taking dumb stuff. Okay. You ain't even all that. That makes you less. Okay. You see? You don't know how to treat a man. I don't see a man. There you go. When I see one, maybe I'll figure it out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can't win no argument with someone that loves themselves more than they like you. You can't. It don't work. Okay. How busy is too busy for a man? I'm debating replacing him because he doesn't have the time I need. Does he have the money you need? If he ain't got the money you need, definitely dump him. Let's see what the wheel say. What to do with a man who ain't got no time for her? Dump. Just dump them. Because you got married men with families, full-time jobs, and got time to go to the gym and have a mistress and cheat. That man just don't like you, so you need to dump him. Okay? How to respond to a guy who thinks flying out will impress you. Him flying you out? Let's see what the wheel say. Fly you out. Pygmisha. The wheel says Pygmisha, baby. The wheel be right. So you think you a Pygmisha? You finna come? You finna get on that plane and be his Pygmisha in the sky, girl? It said the wheel of Shira. Yes, ma'am. You're gonna end up alone. Well, it's better than ending up with a Dusty, right? That's what you tell him. If that dude says you're gonna end up alone, say, well, I'd rather end up with alone instead of with a Dusty. So thank you. Less stress, less dust. When the women stop using so much emotion, they will win. They sure will. I said that in my video. The wheel of always right. Okay. How can you get someone who used to be at your feet to that again? Let's see what the wheel says. How to make a man want you again after he used to be obsessed with you. That's what that's all right. Dump. You got to get rid of him so he tries to get you back, girl. He can't miss what he always had. So you got to let him go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Honestly, I would just ignore him and start having my own business, whether that's a business that earns money, or I would be just having a hobby, or doing something that does not concern him, and just really into myself and being self-obsessed. Because men get obsessed over women who are self-obsessed and not always worried about them all the time. When you don't want them, that's when they want you more. When you busy, that's when they want your attention. When you don't have time to slow down and talk to them, that's when they want you more. Okay? It's just like a cat. When you're doing something, when you're on your laptop, when you're typing, they come sit right on top of it because you ain't paying them no attention. But then when you want to give them the attention, they're running away. They don't want to have nothing to do with you until you busy, until you're booked. You understand? So get busy and booked, and he'll be right back. Or if you need to dump him in order to get him to wake up and see what he's lost, if you think he's going to come back, make sure you get that re-entry fee. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Thank you. Men tend to don't care a woman who always with them in tough times. Why? Why would a man want a woman who wants them at their lowest? Okay, let me ask you a question. Why would a man want a woman who wants them at their least and their lowest in a tough time? Why would they want a woman who's seen them at their lowest, who had to help them back up, who had to dust them off? Why would they want that? There's no respect there. You're not going to respect that. And every time he tries to take credit for something, you're going to be like, well, if it wasn't for me. He wants to feel masculine in front of a woman that don't know his dusty past. So he's going to use you, build on your back, let you build him up, and go start fresh with the next chick that he can get the respect from. That's why they don't stay with Barbara the Builders. That's why they don't stay with women who they've had struggle with, because you remind them of their struggle. You remind them of exactly when they were their lowest. They don't want that. Okay? That's why they don't stay. So only dumb women will help a man. Only dumb women will build a man. Only a dumb woman will step in and let a man build on her back so he can leave you for the next chick because he don't want to face his struggle by looking at you every day. You don't want to face the fact that you are the reason why he ain't struggling no more because men have egos and you aren't the type of woman that he actually wants. You're the type of woman he needed. Oh, y'all seen that dumb meme? Get the kind of woman you need, not the kind you want. Okay, so he needs you, which means he don't have anything. When he wants you, that's the time that you're supposed to be with him. Not when he needs you, but when he wants you. Okay? Y'all be with men that need y'all, not want y'all. There's a difference. They need y'all to sign paperwork. They need y'all to, put them on the lease. They need y'all to put that down payment. They need y'all to pay for half the rent. They need y'all, but they don't want y'all. Understand it. Stop helping out men. Okay. Stop helping them out. They can help themselves and they'll be more proud of themselves if they figured it out rather than you enabling them to be a dusty. Okay. Mm-hmm. He said, ride or die women age prematurely. Ride or die women are ugly and stupid because they're literally paying for a grown, able-bodied man and enabling him to stay dusty because they can't get anything better. Why? Because they have low self-esteem. Why? Because they don't look like they need to look to go cool. That's why. Okay. Do better. And they got low self-esteem. So that's a whole nother thing within itself. They need to do better. Okay. Stop making excuses for dusties. Yeah, if you got to make excuses for your man, girl, that's not even a man. That's a sad story. Okay. You said you're 20, he's 35. Is that too much? I don't know. Does he pay your bills? Do you have a car? Does he pay for that? Like, what's he doing for you at that age? What are y'all doing? Like, because y'all be telling me the age different, but y'all don't tell me what they do for you. What they do for you, man. Or what have they done? How long you been with them and what they doing? Mm-hmm. He invited you to a Halloween party at a resort. How do I leave gracefully? Aunt Ethel's gonna call you tonight, girl. She's gonna start seeing spirits and stuff, and she think it might be that time. But really, it's just gonna be trick or treaters knocking on her door, messing with her dementia. So, Aunt Ethel needs you, girl. You got to exit gracefully. Mm-hmm. When you're 20s, you need to be ruthless. You are in your prime. Exactly. Y'all too nice in your 20s. That's why y'all don't got nothing but body sprays and Victoria's Secret pink bags in your closet. That's all you get. You gotta do better. Come on. Why do you only get approached when you're basic? Because you don't look high maintenance, you don't look expensive, you look like you'll go to Cheesecake Factory and be impressed. I take my kids to Cheesecake Factory for lunch. You can't go on a date there. It's nice, but it's not for date. It's not to be impressed with by a man unless y'all are in high school or college, maybe. But because you look like you're easily impressed. Okay. Oh, look, a plain one. I can impress that one. And you probably can't if that person is not normally a plain dresser. What if he asks you to plan the date? Plan a very girly date. Go for tea. Wear pink. Look like y'all are Barbie and Ken. Like make him do all the girly stuff. That way he plans the next date. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Take him on a girly adventure. Then he'll plan the next date. Okay. Take him to somewhere where there's tea and crumpets and little small bites and everything is pink and dainty and there's no real food. He's gonna be mad, hungry, and frustrated, and he's gonna plan the next one. Okay. Just move on if he won't cooperate and don't. Yeah, yeah. I know the perfect first date to plan. Okay, so um, when he don't want to plan it, this is what you do. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad date. This is a good date if you're for Valentine's Day and just like for your birthday. But if it's like a first date and this man is not putting an effort and he tells you to plan it, do tea around town. Tea around town. I've been on like two of their excursions, maybe three. Mhm. It's where there's like a double-decker bus and they serve tea and it's all pink and decorated with like flowers and they have like music and they serve you tea in little small bites and they drive around like the nice part of the city for like 45 minutes and then you have your little tea hat on and your little dress and he's gonna feel like he's in like some type of, girl flick chick flick or whatever. So tell him he needs to wear pastel colors or light colors, and it's literally during the daytime. And the next time he's gonna like let me plan the date. He's gonna feel like he's like in the Barbie movie or something. Okay, you got that in London? Okay, well the one out here is pink, and it's like all girly on the inside. I think they have one in New York as well, and another one somewhere else. I don't know. They're gonna be a lot of places soon, I'm sure. Uh-huh. You said they plan their entire career but can't plan a date. Next. You're take them on a pink adventure. Do men frown upon spending money on their lady? Only if they don't have the money and only if they don't like the lady. They don't like the lady, they frown upon it. You're not worth it to them. You don't deserve it. Who does he think you are? Who do you think you are, lady, for your man to actually like you enough to spend money on you? I mean, he don't like you, obviously. Uh-huh. What about us women that like the outdoorsy man? Okay, well, do they own their own cabin? Do they have a lake house somewhere? And do they have a boat? Do they have some land to hike on? Okay, because I don't like outdoorsy men that just go walk around free parks. Do they own some land to be outdoorsy on? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If you outdoorsy, I need you to have a reason financially to be outdoorsy. Can't just be outdoorsy because you cheap. You need to be outdoorsy because you got land and properties and horses and stuff like that. Okay. You need to have some ranch, a farm, some land, some acres. Okay. You got what? You need to be part of the country club, the golf, and the golf course. Yes. My son's dad told you his girlfriend found out about my name online and told him he started to complain to me about her and how she breaks me up. Girl, I can't even follow that no more. Nobody cares about that. That's not your man no more. Put him on child support and be done with him. All right, wonderful. Baby mama and girlfriend stuff, who cares? Just get his money. Nobody cares. Okay? This ain't high school, is it? Was you a teen mother? What's going on? We don't care. Get the money. Put him on child support and ignore all the other stuff, man. Because that's all he take the kid over there and let him see their daddy and put him on child support. Done. Wonderful. Don't worry about all that other stuff because nobody cares. Okay. Y'all thinking too hard about it. Oh, thank you, Mia. Someone sent me some cash app. Well, thank you, Miss Mia. Appreciate you, girl. Let's see what Mia talking about. How to ask a bartender naturally awkward and off-putting. What? How to ask for money as a bartender? Fake problem. You know, when they start telling you their problems, start telling them your fake problem and see if you get some extra tips. Okay. Like, hi, how are you doing today? What can I pour you up to drink? Oh, that's my Aunt Ethel's favorite drink. Poor Aunt Ethel. She's really going through it. I'm trying to make enough tips tonight to help her pay her mortgage. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Aunt Ethel to the rescue every time. Okay. I didn't mean to dismiss your question about the chick, man, but you're too old to be worried about what some other woman is thinking about you. Just collect this child support and move it along. And go get you some business. You know? We're too old to be thinking like that. We're mature women that's looking for a man with a boat. We're not looking at baby daddies and their girlfriends talking about stuff. Okay. Our eyes on the prize. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Someone explained to Aunt Ethel that's a fake fictitious aunt that we make up to get money from men. Okay. If we don't want to talk to them, if we want their money, Aunt Ethel has a problem. If we don't want to, spend the night, Aunt Ethel needs us, Aunt Ethel to the rescue. It's a person you can pull out of the back pocket to get out of situations or get money. Okay. She's a fake aunt that doesn't exist. Sometimes she dies. Sometimes she needs money. Sometimes she needs you to pick her up. Sometimes she's visiting your house. Anything to get out of doing what he wants you to do. Okay. Anything to get some money. All right. Saint Aunt Ethel. Yes. So use them in your stories. Use Aunt Ethel in your stories. You make up whatever name you need to make up, baby. That's what we call her over here. She ain't even got to be an aunt. She could be whatever. Okay. We all have an Aunt Ethel, exactly. And if you don't have one, you need to make one up and get one, a fake one, a fictitious one that you can get money with. Aunt Doris. Okay, ma'am. Bethel. Okay. Twin aunts. I know that's right. They two of them that live together that need your help. Girl, it's two. You can double the money. I know that's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She said sometimes she dies. Aunt Ethel. Y'all got to keep up because don't mix it up, girl. That'll be your downfall. You got to keep your story up. You got to keep the lore up on Aunt Ethel. So you need to record it and write it down. So you keep up with her lore so you know what to tell people. Millionaire took you on a date, begging to see me again. Dropped hints that to fix my car, but he didn't get the hint. Should I straight up ask? Yeah, ask. It's like, I would really love to see you again. I'm just trying to figure out how to get my car fixed. I've saved up this much so far. Just trying to get the rest. Don't know how long it's going to be. ... Okay. So when you're saying you're trying, you're saving up your little pennies. He's going to be like, well, how much is it? And never agree to pay him back if he offers it to you. Never agree. And if he says, do you need to borrow? It's like, no, I don't like borrowing money. My mom says to never borrow money. If they just can't give it to you, don't take it. Then he'll be like, well, I can give it to you. Oh, really? Okay, never borrow it and look like a pygmisha because only pygmishas borrow money from men. Okay? You get it as a gift and you know how to pay it back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What happens when they want to see proof? Okay, girl, I told y'all what to do yesterday. You must not have been here. Okay, Ginger Spice is what you do. You get online to Amazon. You buy you a gray little curly old lady wig. You buy you a moo. You buy you one of them canes with like 3 prongs on it. Them orthopedic canes, okay? You order that on Amazon. It comes to your house. When you're FaceTiming him, you have Aunt Ethel's little wig and her moo laid up on the chair and a cane right here. And you tell him Aunt Ethel's visiting and she's in the other room right now watching TV and she's not feeling well. Her dementia is kicking in and she doesn't like meeting new people, okay? But she's over here right now. And then have something in the background playing that sounds like an old lady talking. You can put it on YouTube, pre-recorded, or you can have your tablet playing some old lady voice down here where he can't see it. Okay, Aunt Ethel is real, but he just never gonna meet her. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like she don't like to meet people with no wig on. And you see her wig is sitting over there. She ain't finna come out right now. But I'll talk to her. I tell her about you all the time. She says you sound like a nice young man. She said, "Do you got an uncle?" Girl, give her a personality. Go to be the in between. Be the middle woman. He could have a whole conversation with Aunt Ethel without ever meeting her. If you be the middle woman, he'll be like, "Well, tell Aunt Ethel I said she's a hoot." Okay, I told Aunt Ethel what you said, and she said she ain't no owl. But she was having a little Alzheimer's that day and a little dementia that day. So I don't know what she was thinking. But she said to tell you hi and to continue being a nice young man. She said she wasn't feeling well, so she went to sleep. She hope we have a good date. He could have a whole conversation with Aunt Ethel with never meeting her, girl. She's smart about it. Taking care. What? Your niece is dating a Dusty who has multiple broken homes. What? Related multiple broken homes. How can I break his spell on her? Girl. Well, you can give her a test to give her Dusty to see if he passes it. He probably won't. So say, does your Dusty even like you? Does he even love you? Ask him for $100. If that man like you or love you, he'll find a way to get it to you. If he can't, you wasting your time. The man you rolling around on an air mattress with can't even give you $100, girl. He don't like you. What that say about you? He left behind 2, 3 broken homes. You probably gonna be the next one looking stupid. You just gotta tell her sometimes. And if she gets mad at you, just send her my video. So you better than this, girl. But I don't know. Maybe it's gonna take some mistakes for you to see it. And it's gonna be too late when you figure it out, or you're gonna have to start all over. Your provider smells how to improve hygiene greatly. Honeybee. Girl, what's up with all these stanky men, girl? What the heck? What with all this stanky man? Girl. I answered this question yesterday. Go to the pet store, buy some pet odor eliminating spray. Get him some dog toothpaste, because obviously regular toothpaste ain't working on him. He stank that bad. Get him some dog toothpaste. Get him some pet odor spray. Put it in a little gift basket. Put some other stuff in there too to disguise that it's for pets. Get him a real toothbrush and put the pet toothpaste next to it. Get him some, make a little gift basket, a little hygiene gift basket, okay? And in the meantime, get you some Vicks Vapor Rub and put it under your nose so you can breathe without smelling his stink. Okay? And every time he talks to you, if his breath stinks, like back up, back away. And present him with the gift basket, darling. I made you a gift basket. Oh, what is this? Huh? Air freshener and toothpaste? But this is for dogs. Oh, it is? I don't have a dog. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. I thought it was just regular toothpaste. Oh, but you know that the pet odor eliminating spray, that's for just everything. It doesn't matter. He stank, girl. He stank. He needs a whole basket of shower gel, deodorant, mouthwash, powder. You just need to help him because obviously he stank, girl. He stank. Mm. Why would a man what? Why would a man want to figure out your type? Your type is rich, okay? Your type is rich. See, this is what happens to y'all young women. Y'all pretend y'all have a type of man, like what you're attracted to. You're attracted to money. That's your type. He wants to text and call her. Calls of her, I can't sleep. What? He wants to see texts and calls of her? Aunt Ethel? Then get you a Google number. What you doing? Y'all aren't smart, are you? Girl, you don't know how to text yourself from a Google number? Okay, somebody help her out. Download an app that gives you a phone number. Text yourself from that phone number. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know y'all got common sense. Come on. Okay. Get you one of them Google phone numbers. Text yourself from the Google phone number and make sure it says Aunt Ethel on there. Okay, save it under Aunt Ethel. When you call yourself, save the number under Aunt Ethel. Call yourself again or text yourself again as Aunt Ethel. Done. Someone said, WhatsApp, Google Voice. Yeah, all of them. Come on. Y'all smart. Y'all can figure this out. On your last day, he gave you $100. How to tell him the money he gives me is small without sounding ungrateful. Let's bring out the wheel. I tell him $100 ain't enough, but you not ungrateful. Ooh, it says you dumb. So let's spin again. Do less. Okay, so talk less, do less, speak less, give less energy because he's getting less money. Okay. So do less, baby. Be less interested. Be less interested to text back. Be less interested to answer that phone. Be less interested to go out on a date. Be less interested since it's getting less and less. You know what I mean? Like $100 ain't enough. What is that? Aunt Ethel can't do nothing with $100, ma'am. She can't. She can't even. She can't order no DoorDash and get her scratch offs and get her Bengay. She can't. She can't do that. Not with no 100. She needs some real money. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. You said we live together. Every night he's going out with his friend. I'm done being a little girl. What he going out with his friend for? Either he's gay or he looking for your replacement. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wonderful. Okay. Or his side chick. Which one? You looking for a side chick, your replacement, or he's gay? Which one is it? Why aren't you going out? Every time he get dressed, you get dressed. You might can find your upgrade, baby. Don't let him get in the way of finding your husband. He probably in his 20s, ain't he? He's a young one, ain't he, girl? Young. Yeah, that's what happens when y'all date them young ones. See, the old ones be asleep by 8. The young ones be trying to hang out with their friends and leave you at the house. Okay? How to cash out from church man who's been begging you for your number for months. Come up with a fake financial problem you need him to solve in order for him to get your number. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all are so silly. These comments. You said he going out and every night he definitely cheating, girl. He doing something. I hope he paying bills too. And I hope you ain't going 50-50 with that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm very what? I'm sorry, religious men are a turnoff. What? When they are broke and complain about their job. Girl, that whole thing is a whole turnoff. Why are you even talking to whoever that is? He could turn off to his own mama, girl. His mama ain't even proud of him. Next. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Deacon Doolittle. Y'all silly. Tips. You work at a strip club. You also want a Range Rover. You already have a nice car, and I travel internationally. I don't know what to tell you. What you need tips looking at the strip club. Work at a strip club on that costs a lot of money. I don't know. Upgrade the strip club. That's the best thing I tell you. Is it a high-end strip club or are you doing $5 lap dances? I don't know. Is it the top of the top? Is it the top tier kind or the kind that have bullet holes in the wall? I don't know. Which one you work at? Sprinkle, sprinkle. The ones that claim to be religious are some of the worst men out there. Yeah, girl. None of that stuff matters. They're all crazy. They all do wrong. Just get their money. Can you date other doctors as a doctor? Yeah, make sure they make more money than you. Slightly older. You said you work at the nice club, girl. Okay, well that's nice, girl. Okay, well let me think about it in my mind. If I was a stripper and I worked at a nice club, what kind of stripper would I? I'd be a villain stripper. Yes, I would have me villain costumes only. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I would take the bad villainous villain era route. I think men like mean women. Hey, Shu, is it okay to marry a man for papers? Of course. Just make sure he ain't broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because if you come over here and he broke, you the one gonna be working. And he gonna be looking at you like, you need them papers? You better go to work. Make sure he got real money, not fake money. Make sure he ain't got no roommates, but his own place. Make sure the place is in his name. If you're just trying to get the green card and you're gonna be in and out, make sure you have a backup before you get here. Okay, make sure you have a backup man waiting on you to finish the green card situation so you can go and he can see you on the side. Okay, make sure you have a backup man if that man don't have no real money, because some of them men will bring y'all over here, quit their job, and tell you if you want to stay, get a job. So make sure you got a backup before you even move over here. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. You're welcome. Get you a backup man here before you agree to that. Okay. That way, when he says no, the other one says yes. That way, when you're done with this one, you go to that one. That way, if he tells you to get a job, you just go see your other man. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You need two before you even get here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Someone said the papers are for him or for you. I'm thinking they're supposed to be for her, girl. Uh-huh. You said it's not about religion, it's about culture. Most African men know that they got to spend on women. Yeah. Have y'all ever seen an African wedding and birthday and stuff? They be giving out cash. It's like until that lady smile. Okay. Get the money. Sprinkle, sprinkle, get their money. I gotta leave in a little while, y'all. You said what? Why are y'all asking me about age? What about bills? Stop asking me about age. Ask about bills. What type of man can pay my bills? The ones that's old enough to make enough money to. Okay. Whatever age that is, that's what you need to go for. All right. If you got a car note, if you don't even have a car, you need to date a man that can get you a car. You hear me? If y'all are dating grown old men and you still at the bus stop or Ubering, you need to get to the car dealership with that old man. You hear me? If you got a car note, that old man need to pay that car note and that insurance. You understand what I'm telling you? Stop going out for free food and Bath and Body Works body spray. Get debt free, get bills paid, get credit cards paid off. Period. All right? If you going to school, get tuition paid. If you ain't going to school, tell them you're going to school and get fake tuition paid, okay? If you sitting over here dating somebody's daddy, grandpa, you should be debt free, riding in a car, and probably not having to clock in. Y'all over there dating old people and they're still clocking in and struggling. That don't make no sense. You need to go to the rich side of town and meet men that have money and know your value and your worth and get it. Okay? Stop being too nice. Nobody likes nice. Okay? Get the money. You said most men are blue collar. No, they're not. Go to the rich side of town. Unless they own a construction company. You know what I'm saying? Unless they own a blue collar company. Great, fine. You know, that's nice. But go to the rich side of town. The odds are in your favor over there. Can you ask him for a stack of money instead of physical gift? If he asks you what you want, tell him, it's like, oh, I just want a nice purse with a bunch of money in it. Maybe he'll give you a credit card. Maybe he'll give you a stack of cash with a purse. Just be nonchalant with it. It's like, oh my gosh, my birthday is coming up. Or he'll be like, oh, what do you want? I want a purse with a stack of cash in it. That's my dream. There you go. I don't care if you're dating a blue collar man. Is he providing? Do you want for anything? Do you have to clock in? Do you have to pay bills? Do you have to go 50-50? No, well, then he's a provider. Okay, wonderful. As long as you ain't got to come out your pocket or look like Pick Misha over there. Okay. Y'all one of them women that be packing them giant lunches for them men who work 12-hour shifts? What y'all doing? Y'all seen them TikToks? They have them long ratchet nails, cooking with Hello Kitty spatulas. They man's 12-hour shift meal. I mean, y'all seen them videos? Let me make him 18 sandwiches, a steak, chips, protein drink, vitamins. Girl, what else you putting up in there? That's food for a week. Girl, that's somebody refrigerator for 1 week. You put that's for 1 day, girl. Oh my goodness. Making sure no pick me should try to give him none of her leftovers. I know that's right. You said yes, and you click not interested. Girl, I watched her make like a whole week's worth of food for 1 day. I love it when they be seasoning the food with them long ratchet nails. They be like this. I'm like, how's she gonna get the top off? She be like, and then I was like, how's she gonna flip that egg? She be like, yeah, you gonna have arthritis. You gonna have arthritis at that head if you don't cut up nails. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I be watching it because it's very interesting to me. Have you seen the one that put the drawers in there? She be making his lunch and then she put her underwear up in there at the end. I like that one. The one that be putting the drawers up in there. When she make his coffee, she put her drawers as the coffee filter. She be like, yeah. Then she throw the drawers in there too after. And when he get to work, and on his lunch break, he pull it out and some drawers sitting on the top of his food. Okay. He have a house, loves me, and gives what he can. Okay, ma'am. He got a house. He loves you and he gives what he can. Okay, ma'am. If that's good enough for you, ma'am, sprinkle, sprinkle. As long as you happy, and we'll be happy in 5 years and 10 years, and he can afford a family eventually. Okay, Hub is complaining now that I'm not initiating your husband is complaining that you're not initiating the nasty, and I'm not submissive, blah, 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 blah. The whole nine. He does provide, but it's never been a problem because before I do enough to keep him off my back, please. Girl, get you a dominatrix outfit. Get you a whip, get you a dominatrix outfit, and make him your slave because that's what he's asking you to do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's afraid to ask for real. He thinks you're gonna look at him crazy. Go get you. You can be it for Halloween, girl. Go to Amazon or go somewhere. Go to one of them little stores. You know them stores I'm talking about. We'll get you a dominatrix outfit, a whip, and a chain and a mask, and one of them things to put in his mouth, and surprise him. He don't want you to submit. He want to submit. Read between the lines, baby. He said a whip. If it don't work out, that's your Halloween costume. He can't really say nothing, but he gonna get turned on. Watch. He gonna like, tell me what to do. Okay, then you can tell him what to do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No, girl, be the dominant one. He don't want you to be submissive, idiot. You're not understanding this? Why would he want you to initiate and submit? That don't go together. He wants you to dominate him. Read between the lines, okay? He's telling you without trying to tell you. Okay? He's begging you to initiate. That is not domination. That is submission. So put your outfit together, get your whip, and tell him what to do. There you go. You said why not though, girl? Come on. I listen to what I'm telling you, baby, and get you a wig too. But ask them for some money while you're in that situation. Okay, get something out of it too. You said you can't. Well, that's what her husband wants. He's afraid to tell her though. That's why he's being extra with it lately because he's been seeing something and he want to try it, but he don't know how to say it. So I'm trying to tell you. You have to read between their words, girl. You got to read between their mind. You got to read their mind, read between their lines. Okay. You said, how can you give? You can send me Cash App. It's right on the screen. Right here. Cash App. $, capital S, HE, capital R, A, capital S, E, V, E, N. Here you go. Exactly, money bag. That's what I'm telling you. Her husband wants her to do something. He won't tell her because he's embarrassed. All right. You ain't got no Cash App in your country? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's okay. You, we good. All right. The advice you give a 19-year-old right now: focus on your studies. If you're in school, focus on yourself. You got a car? Get all the basics out of the way. Okay. No one is going to take you seriously unless they're close to your same age anyway. Okay. Nobody got no money your age to spend and do the most with. So right now you need to be creating yourself, building yourself, getting yourself leveled up. Um, by the time you're about 22, 23, you'll probably be able to date, higher quality, and you'll be ready because you're probably gonna, date some little dudes your age, go out to eat, da da da. But when you get a little older, you're going to want to go for lifestyle versus, just dates and free food. Okay. If you're dating right now, aim for guys that have rich parents. Okay. Ask about their upbringing, ask about what their parents do for a living. Get a man that comes from money. And then if you become their girlfriend, they'll invite you back to the house. You get to, we'll see how they living. Maybe come over for the holidays. So definitely find you some dudes that come from money because they're not gonna have money themselves, but their parents might. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They might not look good, but they might come from some money. So pay attention. Ask questions, girl. Ask about that family. Wonderful. You said you gonna get that dominatrix, girl. I got an Amazon storefront that I actually have a whole section of outfits you could get. Hold on, let me find it for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me link it. Here we go. Whoopee. I better link it in the comments. You can get some little dominatrix stuff here on Amazon if you ain't trying to go to the store. This will get you started, okay? It's called what? What did I name this one? Shira's Seduction Closet. Ooh, I like this one right here. Ooh, they got whips too. Wait, no, that's laces. They got latex, girl. Shoes, boots, spikes, heels. What else over there? Candles that drip wax, but they won't burn you. Ooh, what else over here? Oils, some lotions. Oh, okay, yeah, you be good over there. I forgot half the stuff that was on there, girl. All right, here go the link again. Have fun. Okay. You put one of them things on, you can ask your husband for some money, you're gonna get it. That's true. I think I be like a man dominant, but I'm girl, just wear the outfit and get the money, girl. That's if you already married, who cares about it? He's just gonna give you money. If you're not married, yeah, then you gotta play more games. If you married, you still gotta play games, but you at least getting to the money is easier. All right. She said she need them pheromones. Okay, we'll get them, girl. Get them pheromones. Link in the description bar. My code is Shira. What your man has a social media presence, and sometimes he has me in his videos. He's a full provider. Just realized I should get paid. I told him, he got sad. Start your own then, ma'am. Tell him just to tell people to follow you, and there you go. You're gonna get paid because people will follow you just to get the behind the scenes on him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Start your own. Then have him come on yours, and then you get paid. Exploit him. If Yeah, start your business and have him promote it. That's a good idea too. Hmm. Thanks, ladies. Okay, you're welcome. Well, I gotta go in a little while, but thank y'all so much for being here. I know tomorrow is Halloween. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do anything. I don't know. I have time to go live. Maybe I'll do a few TikToks and Instagram reels, but I don't know if I'm gonna be live because I'm gonna be super busy tomorrow. I might go live during the day. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna be dressed up though, because I got kids. I got daughters. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. So, and they don't have school tomorrow, so I'm not waking up early. So I don't even know. Y'all might see just a reel or a TikTok here and there tomorrow. So make sure y'all are following my social media. The links are in the description bar. Okay. On TikTok, I'm Shira71, the original. That's my only TikTok. I don't have any other accounts. I'm verified on Instagram, and I just hit 1 million over there. She was 7. So thank y'all so much for following me on Instagram. I just hit 1 million yesterday. And I'm excited. Next, I'm gonna hit 1 million over here. Sprinkle. Okay. Yay. Mm-hmm. Woohoo. And I hope y'all have a fun Halloween too. I don't know. It's kind of cold here. I didn't expect it to be this cold for Halloween. But I'm happy it's cold. Thank y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tomorrow's your birthday? You love fish cakes? Okay, girl, happy birthday. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got a Halloween birthday? That's so cool. What? It's hot in LA. Girl, it's cold here. That's weird. It's a little cold front that came through. I'm sure it'll be hot next week or the week after. Maybe not. Hopefully not. I like the cold. Thank you. What question, girl? Did somebody send me a question on my phone? I don't know. Where's my phone? It's in my purse. Oh, it's in my purse. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, I don't think I missed a question. I didn't see one. The last question I saw. Did I miss it? Let me go back. Blah, 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 blah. Don't see it. I think I've answered all of these. Okay, yeah, but these are how all been answered though. Okay. You said you're gonna be a Dusty for Halloween? Who said that? Okay. I was trying to find a question. Someone said they did a paid question, but I think I answered all of them. I was just looking. Yeah. No, I didn't see one. I answered all of them. But thank you all so much. I'll see y'all later. If I don't see y'all tomorrow for Halloween, then check my Instagram and my TikToks. See y'all later.